I've been with the organisation for probably 23 years, although I have had 3 years probably off with maternity leave, but on the books I'm probably here for about 23 years. The year that I started working for Communities at Work, previous Tuggeranong Community Centre, I think was back in 1996. And I'm finishing, this is my last day, so the 1st of July, are we? Yeah, 2020. So yeah. I did a health education degree at the University of Canberra back in 93 to 96, and then out of that I did a little bit in the drug and alcohol sector and then looked for a paid position, and obviously at the time Tuggeranong Community Centre, as we were previously known, had some job vacancies, and I entered into the disability and aged care program back then, which is probably now the lifestyle services team. After the disability and aged care work that I was doing, I then went into volunteer coordination, when we were back then matching clients with older volunteers who would be friendship visitors to them. Then I did some family support, managed the youth centre, became the youth centre manager there. I did our first Battle of the Bands, which I was very proud of at the time. We got about 90 or so people to the youth centre on Friday nights to watch bands battle it out. That was covered by 106.3, so that was a highlight probably of that time. Then did lots of other things. Went into a resourceful adolescent program where I went into different high schools and taught resilience to younger people. Did some family support. Oh gosh, I think I've done everything apart from childcare in this organisation. I don't need to do that because I've got 3 boys of my own. From family support to working alongside child education workers, setting up information stands, to promote different services that our clients use, helping out in the community pantry, the clothing program, and as I said, the direct support and management roles as well. I'm given lots of opportunities here. The roles that I really enjoyed while I was with Communities at Work, probably as I was mentioning before, the highlight was being at the youth centre. Not only just helping out the young people there in the Battle of the Bands, but also the Women's Neighbourhood Group belonged to the youth centre there, and they would meet every Friday, and Marlene Kelty, along with all the women there who had needs of their own, so they were a happy and friendly group of women, so it was lovely to sort of be a part of that program as well. Matching vulnerable people with some volunteers who would give them a bit of joy was also good. And I love my role in the family support program too, and being able to support people. So the real hands-on programs I think I enjoyed the most, and especially the resourceful adolescent program. There's probably been many stories along the way that I've kept, and some of them are happy ones, some of them not so. I always used to joke around that I don't think I have influenced anyone because it is very hard, the programs that I've been in, to sort of change people's behaviours and circumstances. Probably a lot of the I got an email actually quite some time, well it probably wasn't quite some time ago, probably a month or 2 ago. I was involved in the women's housing program, which is now Reach Home, and I got an email from an old tenant there who had said that their daughter was now 10 years old, and I was actually in the delivery ward with her when she had her baby, so she had actually taken a photo of her 10-year-old and said, "This is what she looks like now." So I guess that was a huge highlight for me. I think through all the different programs that I have, I guess what I can take away from the organisation is basically, knowing that I have done good, as we say, and I guess that I'm proud to be a part of Communities at Work. I think we're a fantastic organisation, and to walk away from it, I'm proud to be saying, well, I've come from Communities at Work and all the wonderful programs that we do provide to people. So, it's a proud moment as well to say, look, I've been here for 23 years and I'm leading a fantastic organisation that's just growing and providing more support to vulnerable people. The response that we mainly get from people that we're supporting, there's probably 2 sides of it. In the pantry, there's a a lot of people who are very thankful for what we can offer people as well in the pantry, you know, at reduced prices for certain grocery items and just that support. Some people just come in to get a small amount of things, but it's that social interaction with our staff and our volunteers that they really appreciate and love coming in for. For myself in the social programs area doing crisis support, people are often thankful that there's so much knowledge there that we have about where else they can get help for what they're going through. And I often get told, you know, thanks for providing so much information. You give them a little bit of hope that there is someone out there who can help them in their circumstance. I guess why I am moving on is because I have been here for 23 years and I think I just need new challenges and a new adventure. And I am a bit passionate about the homelessness sector as well. Through the role that I'm currently in with Communities at Work, the social programs coordinator, I've been seeing every month more and more people who have got chronic long-term homelessness with them, I guess, and helping them, and have realised that that's a really big issue. And we don't, I guess within our role, we don't do case management, so I haven't been able to do that hands-on stuff that I love to do. And so I thought I'd move on into that area. How I'd describe Communities at Work, it's basically an organisation that cares for people within the Canberra community. We're looking at providing a step up to people, not a handout. I think that's really important as well. That's very evident in the work we do with the pantry, where we see generations coming in at the same time. It's always great to show the children that their parents are paying for something in the store and then they're not getting a handout. So I think, you know, it's been always about how can we prevent marginalisation in the community and how can we help vulnerable people feel important.
We're really going to miss Brooke and her can-do attitude and just the way she puts people at ease, both her team members around her, and the energy that she provides just really gives that level of reassurance that our clients desperately need.
I remember when Brooke started with us, which was many, many years ago. She was bright-eyed and bushy-tailed and raring to support the community in the best way she could. She's always done that. She is somebody that has such a kind heart. She has so much empathy. I'm going to miss her so much because she's given a lot to this organisation. A time when she ran the women's housing program, and I remember helping families move from one house to the other, and she had a family involved. Her dad was there with the trailer loading up the furniture and helping people. So I think it runs in the family. She's such a wonderful girl, and she must get it from her family as well. So we'll miss her dearly, and I really hope that it all goes well for her, but she can come back at any time.